today we will be testing a 5-minute scalping strategy. If you are interested in a full list of all the indicators and strategies that we have tested along with their win rates, you can sign up for our Patreon. And you will receive a full list of all the indicators and strategies that we have tested. You can find a link to our Patreon down below. We also have a Patreon-only exclusive Discord channel. You can find a link below to join us on Discord. Alright, as I said, today we will be testing a 5-minute scalping strategy. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 141 different strategies, with 49 of them being winners. The best one so far was able to achieve an 84% win rate. That is the Academy of Forex strategy with the Z-score probability indicator. We have also tested a total of 994 indicators, with 419 of them being winners. Now, keep in mind that we test most of these indicators and strategies on the Forex and crypto market, but they can be applied to just about any market and time frame universally. Okay, so today we are looking at or testing a 5-minute scalping strategy. The source video says that the most accurate Keltner buy-sell TradingView indicators for 2024, this new indicator is 10 times better. And so of course we are going to put that to the test and see what we can get out of this strategy. Let's go ahead and turn off that indicator and turn off this indicator. So the first indicator that you will add to the screen is this one right here. It's going to be the Keltner. And so if you just type in Keltner like I have here, it is this one right here. So you'll go ahead and add that one to the screen, and it will look similar to this right here. We have made a few changes to this, so we'll go ahead and go over the changes. We haven't changed any of the actual inputs themselves. Those have all stayed the same, but just to make sure, go ahead and check these and make sure they are all the same. And then we're going to jump over to the style here, and what we're going to do is we are going to turn off the Keltner here, the Keltner upper, the lower band, and then we're going to scroll all the way down almost to the bottom here in the Rock 89 background color 0. We're going to move that to 100 opacity, and on the color 1 we're going to move that to 100 opacity, and then that should give you exactly what you see here on screen now. Now, the next indicator that we are going to add to the screen is going to be the intraday momentum index, this one right here. And that one we will leave on default, and it'll look like this here on the bottom of the screen. And so what we are looking for is the color shift in this large line right here of the Keltner indicator. And so when it switches from the red coloration, it typically always switches to this kind of cream yellow color, and then we'll switch to green or back to red. But what we're specifically looking for is when we get a green coloration in the background, that's going to be a signal to go long. And when we get the green coloration in the background, we're then going to look down to the intraday momentum, and we're going to look for it to be in the green position, also green right here in the upper part of the indicator above this upper band here. And once we get that, that will meet all the criteria that we need to then enter a long position. We'll set our stop right below the big line right here, the Keltner line, and we are going to target a 1 to 1.5 risk reward right about there. Let's go ahead and play this forward and see what we get out of it. And so you see it takes just a little bit there, but we make a steady climb up there, which does get us to our take profit. Let's go ahead and look at a short trade. Okay, so for the short trade, we're looking for the Keltner line here to switch to the red coloration right there. And then we are going to look down to the intraday momentum, and it needs to also be in the red position below this lower band right here. And once we get that, that meets all the criteria that we need. We're going to set our stop right above that Keltner channel there, and we are going to target the 1 to 1.5 risk reward just like before. So we'll be right about there. Let's go ahead and play this one forward and see what we get out of it. Alright, so it takes a little bit longer, but you see that we finally make this nice push to the downside, getting us to our take profit once again. Alright, so that puts us at the end of the testing right there. Before we take a look at what this was able to achieve, if you are looking for a profitable trading strategy, I highly suggest you check out the best strategy that we have tested on the channel here. It was able to achieve an 84% win rate. I'll put a screenshot up of the thumbnail to that video right now. I'll link to it up in the corner, and I'll also link to it at the end of this video with that same thumbnail. Like I said, it is a highly profitable trading strategy, was able to achieve an 84% win rate. It uses one of our custom indicators that we've developed here on the channel, as well as a TradingView indicator, and all around it is a wonderful trading strategy. I highly recommend you check that out. And so there is a lot of benefits to becoming a patron of the channel. I highly recommend it. Alright, so let's go ahead and go over the numbers on this strategy. So we did the 50 trade test like we normally do. Out of those 50 trades, we got 27 winning trades and 23 losing trades, putting us at a 54% win rate. Now with the 1 to 1.5 risk reward on the winning side, if you were looking to gain $600 per winning trade, your total would have been $16,200. On the losing side, you would have been risking $400 per trade. Means your drawdown on the losing side would have been $9,200 altogether. And that means that your total after the drawdown would have been $7,000 altogether. So not a bad strategy at all, not a bad profit. So during the same period of time, compare that to the Academy of Forex indicator, which I've mentioned a few times before, the Academy of Forex strategy. We did 78 trades. We had 68 winning trades and 10 losing trades, putting us at an 86% win rate. Now, if you were looking to gain that same $600 per winning trade, your total gain would have been $40,800. On the losing side, you would have lost $9,000 for a total gain of $31,800. So significantly increase the profit that you could have gained during that same period of time. All in all, I think both strategies are pretty valid. The strategy here, the Keltner strategy, is a decent trend following strategy, whereas the Academy of Forex strategy is more of a reversal strategy. So using them both in combination together, could you land you some really nice profits altogether. If you are interested in the Academy of Forex strategy, you can get a free trial to the Academy of Forex indicator when you sign up for our Patreon down below. Once the free trial is over, it's only $15 a month to maintain access to it, and you also have to maintain access to the Patreon to continue to get that access. And so, super cheap for a very efficient, profitable trading strategy. Let's go ahead and go over the weekly signals here. And so this is the signals that we are tracking each week on these 4 specific Forex pairs and this one crypto coin. And so this is on the 30-minute time frame. Now, last week we had 7 trades on the Forex pairs. We had 3 winning trades and 4 losing trades, putting us at a 42% win rate. We would have taken a loss of $1,320 altogether with the Forex pairs. On the crypto coin, though, we had 2 trades, 2 winning trades. We had 100% win rate with a gain of $1,200. It means our total drawdown for the week would have been $120. So for this time of the year, it's not very surprising that we would have a red week, especially a week sandwiched in between Christmas and the New Year. Things just tend to get really stagnant and they don't move very much. Now, our 4-week total would have been $13,180. So we still have a really nice profit. And this just goes to show the reality of trading. You'll have good weeks. You'll have bad weeks. The name of the game is to have better green weeks than you do have on the bad red weeks. And so you can see that a drawdown of $120 compared to about an average of $4,000 a week on the winning side is a much better balance there. And so this just goes to show again the honesty behind what we're doing here. We want to actually show the good and the bad. I could easily just say every week is a winning week and just leave it at that, but we want some transparency behind what we're doing here. So alright, that's it for this strategy here. We're definitely going to put this one here, the Keltner strategy, on the yes list, and we'll move on to the next video from here.